Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to recap episode number 63. I think this is 63. We're going to be covering Soldiers of Fortune, Super Chase H.Q, World Soccer 94, and TMNT Tournament Fighters. Oh, and Supernova. I missed that one because, I'm bad. So first up, Soldiers of Fortune. This is a top-down run and gun. It's almost similar to Super Smash TV, but the controls aren't as good, and the game is a lot more slow. It's not a twin stick shooter. You have special weapons you can use. You do get an AI that kind of runs around with you if you're not playing two player, which is convenient. But it's very Smash TV. Like you're basically trying to figure out your way through these mazes. The graphics were okay. The music was all right. The biggest hurdle of this game was absolutely the difficulty. You could level up your gun so much, but it's so hard to kill certain enemies. You don't get to take a lot of damage early on. It's almost one hit kills almost, and then the aiming is just awful. It's so hard to aim your damn gun, and once you combine all that, I did not have an enjoyable time. I gave it a thumbs down. It's an interesting game, and I think it's probably worth giving a shot if you like stuff like Super Smash TV. But it's nowhere near the same quality, so didn't care for it myself. That's Soldiers of Fortune. Next up, Super Chase HQ. Super Chase was an arcade game. Sit down driver. You're a cop in a car. You're chasing a bad guy in another car. And you're just slamming your cars together until their car basically catches fire. The graphics are okay. The music was all right. The gameplay was good. I love watching these dudes throw Molotovs at you. And when you hit them, see if I hit one here in a second. They go flying here over the windshield, which I thought was quite fun. There he went. You missed, right on the edge. But there's only 6 levels in the game. I got to level 5. I didn't finish the game, unfortunately. It does get much, much harder. You get, I think, 3 continues. 3 lives, 3 continues. It's the same thing. And then you're done. So you get 3 nitros each level, and you almost have to use those nitros just to catch up to the bad guy. And the problem with it, the game is the difficulty in this one is you're ramming the bad guy, but every time you hit him, he goes forward and you slow down. And you only have a 90-second time limit to kill this dude. You can see me hitting the boss at this level right here. And so you want to save at least 1 nitro for that so you can stay on him and hit him a lot. But the timer, they should have got rid of the timer, in my opinion, or gave you a lot more time. This is a port of an arcade game, but it's a home console game. You shouldn't have to struggle with time, or you should give me more continues or infinite continues or whatever. I don't know. I'm sure that there's an element of skill that would get you through this game. But it is neat. The other complaint I had was you can see right here the screen. The damn dashboard at the top takes up a third of your screen real estate. And then you got your dashboard in your car at the bottom. You're working with a third of the screen. They should have made that much bigger. They could have made the HUD clear or something to give it a better look. And, go try it. It was a fun game. I did enjoy it. I did give it a thumbs up. It was a fun. It's just not something that's going to be for everybody. You drive a car and smash into other cars. Not exactly brain surgery or something super nuts. Next up, Supernova. This is in the Darius Twin series of shmups. Graphics were good. Music was good. Gameplay was good. It's hard to knock a good shmup. And this one seemed well designed. I like the variety of weapons that you get to pick out. You get 3 different kinds of ships at the beginning of the game you can pick from, and that changes your weapon loadouts. But other than that, it's a shoot 'em up, man. It was fun. It was solid. Played well. Controlled tight. Supernova's worth looking up. There's not a lot to say about it. A shoot 'em up is a shoot 'em up. As long as it's good, it's good. So thumbs up for Supernova. Next up, World Soccer 94 Road to Glory. It's a soccer game. I think Joey and I have played maybe 2 soccer games that we've enjoyed. This one I ended up giving a thumbs down. I don't care for the vertical sports games like John Madden footballs and stuff like that. I prefer horizontal. It's just easier for me to see the field, I think, or at least it feels that way to me. This game has automatic goalies. They're very good for both teams, to be fair. This game did have an indoor soccer, which makes it's a much shorter court and fewer players. I think there's only like 5 players per team, and that's including the goalie. It may have even been less. And that was super fast and quick. And I think with a second human opponent, that piece of the game would be super fun because it was very fast and frantic. And I enjoyed that thoroughly. But as a single-player experience, I'm never going to come back to this. I gave it a thumbs down. The graphics were okay. There was no real music to it, just like every other sports game at the time. Like I said, the indoor soccer might be worth trying because that was pretty entertaining. So, give that a whirl of nothing, but probably pass in general. And final is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters. This is a game I saw as a kid but never played that I recall. And it is really well done. The graphics, I think the graphics are almost on par with Street Fighter. Like, the colors are good, the animated backgrounds are good, the sprite work is good, the art style is nice. Everything, I mean, the turtles look like the turtles, the bad guys look like the bad guys. Like I'm fighting Wingnut right here, I think, yeah. And I think the animation is a little less smooth than Street Fighter, but otherwise it's still pretty good. Like I said, the characters look like the characters. They did a really good job pulling in the late 80s, early 90s Turtles here. The music was good. The controls were okay. I had some trouble pulling off some of the moves, and it doesn't have as many... it doesn't utilize all the buttons like Street Fighter does. I think it only uses 4. It uses A, B, X, Y, and then hold back as block. But it was a fun game. It's best 2 out of 3, just like every other fighting game on the planet. I set it to infinite time, so it just sits at 99 seconds. But yeah, I think if you like a fighting game and you like Ninja Turtles, you got to give this one a whirl. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. I did not beat it. I got to the Rat King, which is like the first boss, and then I did not get to the second boss. So good game, thumbs up, give it a look up. That's satisfying. I got 3 thumbs ups out of this set of 5, and thumbs up seem to be getting fewer and further between. I know I got good games coming down the pipe, just currently not running across a bunch of them. I know the 64th week, 64 set of 5, there's some real trash in that pile. So, but that's it. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Thanks for sticking with the show, and we will see you, next time I do one of these reviews. Peace out, y'all.